Hi everyone, good evening.
Good evening.
Any doubts from last session? Yeah?
Lower.
No? Can we start with Power BI?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
With Power Query, correct?
Power query editor, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So today we will start with Power BI where I will be talking about some features later on, because as of now, if I will talk about features, you will not be able to understand without doing anything practical. So we will straight away start with practical part. So all of you have Power BI installed?
Yes.
I
Yes.
did, right? Okay. Yeah. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
So guys, you
It's
have to go
visible.
to the same link which I gave to you that time. Let me open that. And you need to download the data we will be using. Okay. So I am giving this link to you again in the chat, all of you. Open this link and you're supposed to download this data. This one. Fair enough? Superstore data. Everyone do this? Can you see the data on my screen as well? All of you? Can you see the data on my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So come to the end of this sheet, master data, and this 2018 data, which is coming in white color, please delete this. Okay. Everyone do this?
In order or where?
In master data, yes. In master data, 2018 rows, which are coming in white color, delete them. Okay, and after that, delete these tables also: order, customer, product, and revenue. Delete them as well. Only keep the master data. This one.
Okay. Other subsheet needs to be deleted.
Huh?
Other subsheet needs to be deleted, right? Or
Yes, yes, yes. Are you all here now? Everyone? Okay, take 2 minutes. Everyone done?
Yes.
Everyone? All of you done?
So, is there anything to be done apart from removing the white color columns and rows?
Yes. So basically, you were supposed to remove white color 2018 data and rest of the sheets. Vakas.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay, it's done.
Everyone done? All three of you? Okay, now have a look at the data, how it has been stored. Like, can you see one order ID coming multiple times in some of the cases? Right?
Yes, yes.
So the
Yeah,
meaning
right.
is, like, for example, under one order, I placed the order for 6-7 products. This is the reason one order ID is coming 7 times. It means under this order ID, I ordered 7 products. So this one row is representing one product. Got it? Right?
Okay,
Yes.
got it. Noted.
So what will happen? The order date is same for all the products, of course, because they belong to the same order ID. Ship date same, ship mode same, same customer ID, name, segment, country. So all the information till region is same,
Yes.
right? After that, the information is different because we have sold a different product ID. Of course, it belongs to different category, subcategory. Name of the product is different. Sale and profit amounts are different, correct?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we are wasting the memory, like saving one information multiple times in case of such cases.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So this is called like wasting of memory, and we really need to take care of such things in Power BI. Whenever we are getting such data in Excel, I don't think we are thinking about memory space, utilization and all, and we are straight away moving to analysis part. This is the reason Excel sheets are hanging a lot, right? But in Power BI, it has been suggested by Microsoft that we have to take care of data warehousing as well. What is data warehousing? Like how you are warehousing and storing your data, correct? Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So Power BI or Microsoft has suggested to go for a star schema. Star schema is a practice which is a data warehousing concept. So now I will teach you star schema, then we will apply star schema on this data. Fine. Okay,
yeah.
everyone? Why we are following a star schema? To save the memory space. So what star schema says? Star schema says star schema says that divide one big table into multiple tables. How? You can put all the numerical values in one table, and the table in which you would be putting up your numerical values, that table is called fact table because you are talking about facts. Like in our data, we have sales and profit. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then it
right.
is saying rest of the data columns, which are the non-numerical columns, divide them into multiple tables because we cannot keep so many columns in one table. Those tables are called dimension tables. And we will not connect dimension tables with each other. We will connect all the dimensions tables with a single fact table. Can you see the relationships? Right? Now the question is how to divide these multiple dimensions table, and then we need to connect dimension and fact table. How will you connect? Because whenever we need to connect the tables, we need to have one common column between both the tables, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
How will you
right.
do that? So we will talk about all that one by one. Okay. Before that, I would like to explain some of the concepts. So we'll go side by side, the theory and practical part. Okay. So what is a schema? I hope my PPT is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Okay, what is a schema? A schema is the organization or the structure of the database. Okay, it represents the logical view of whole database. There are multiple types of schemas in the market, but here I will teach you only star schema and snowflake schema. Why? Two, because star schema is a schema which is followed by Power BI as per Microsoft, and snowflake is a schema which is never suggested to be followed in Power BI. So I will teach you both, that why we use the word never for a snowflake schema, what will happen if we use a snowflake schema, and why Microsoft has not suggested all of you to go for snowflake schema. We will talk about all those points. Clear enough?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's understand one very basic concept. Like for example, there are two tables, 1 and 2. Okay, and in this table, assume you do not have this column. Then I'm asking you, like, go ahead and tell me who placed order number 22456. What will you do? Can you tell me this? No,
No.
No.
because the tables are not connected. How to go to this table, right? So when we have multiple tables, we need to connect them. Now the next question is, how will we decide that which column we will use to connect the tables, right? Can we bring last name from here? Can we bring first name? Can we bring age? Can we bring person ID? Which column? How to identify that which column from this table will go to this column, to this table, to connect both the tables? Fair enough? Question clear to all of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, what is the primary key in this table? The primary key is person ID,
Person ID. Yeah.
right? What is primary key? Primary key is the column which is uniquely identifying each and every column. Now, two people can have same last name, two people can have same first name, two people can have same age, but two people cannot have same person ID. So this is the primary, correct?
Correct.
So we will always bring the primary key of your parent table into the child table to connect the table. This is the reason we have taken person ID there, correct?
Correct.
So the primary key of this table, when going to child table to connect the tables, same column in this table is called foreign key. Only the name will change, the column will remain same. Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Now, if I ask you who placed order number 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, you will come here, then you will pick up 2, you will come here, you will identify 2, and you will say this person. We got the answer? So connecting tables is important to access the information across tables. Fair enough?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Same logic we will apply to star schema also to connect the tables. Now we will do it practically. How will we do it? See. This is the data I have. So I will make this as dimension table number 1, because these 4 columns are giving me the information related to orders. So this is my first dimension table, right? These 3 columns are giving me the information related to customers. So this is my second dimension table with the name customers. This is giving me information related to location. So this is my third dimension table with the name location. This is my fourth dimension table, products. It is giving me product related information, and these 2 columns I will take to fact table, correct? Because these are my numerical values, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will identify primary key in each of the dimension table. So order ID is the primary key in this table, right? Customer
Yes.
ID is the primary key in this table. Zip code or postal code would be the primary key in this table.
Yes.
Right? Product ID would be the primary key in this table. And how we will connect the tables? I will take all the 4 primary key to the fact table also. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So my fact table will include sales, profit, and 4 primary keys, or we can say 4 foreign keys. 6 columns. Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So we have identified the dimensions. Now, should we follow star schema if you are clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all of you just save this database, close this, and open Power BI and do it with me. Okay, everyone?
I will have to join from another laptop.
Sorry,
But our
your voice is cutting. Come again.
No, ma'am. Actually, my Power BI is there in another laptop, so I will join from that.
Okay, don't worry. Take 5 minutes and settle down, everyone. Please do it. So open Power BI and close the Excel sheet. Then we will start. Let me know once everyone is ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am done.
Okay, all 3 done. Let me know once everyone is done.
Yes.
Prashant, sorry, Prabhat, you are done.
Yes, ma'am.
Amit, done. Vakas, done.
Yeah, done.
Okay, Amit, you are not done, right? Amit, are you done? Amit, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Actually, I'm logging from another laptop. So
Okay.
it will take
Okay,
time.
don't worry. Just when you are done, tell me, okay?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm done.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what is the first step? The first step is to save this.
Ma'am, can you drop on the link once again because it got
For the
vanished?
drive.
Yeah.
Just a second. What happened to my phone? Okay. I have dropped again.
Okay.
So guys, the first step would be to save this Power BI file anywhere, wherever you want. Okay. Do this. And second step would be, you remember we created a cloud account? Did we create?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So all of you, do you have your professional email IDs available with all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So do one thing. Go here on Google, type Power BI sign in. Open this link, this first one. It got logged in for me, but you will get a different link where you would be getting the option like try free. Are you getting that option?
No, I'm not getting try-free option.
What option you are getting?
So it's asking for an email address.
Yes. So fill in your office email address, like any professional, work or educational email address. It does not take Rediff, Gmail, Yahoo, and all that. Okay. And create this account. Got the point? Yeah. All three. You have email IDs with you? Official email
Yeah.
ID. All of you, what is the status? Are you doing this?
It is showing. Thank you for choosing Microsoft Power BI. Let's get your started.
Yeah. Click on that. It will ask you some information like your name or whatever. Just fill it and create an account. It's like creating a Gmail account. It's like that only.
No, it's showing error. App not configured for user.
What is the error?
403. That's an error. App not configured for user.
Okay, you doing it on laptop, right?
Yes.
Do it again. Like what will happen? Power BI sign in. And when you click on this,
So it's not letting me log in.
like this,
And
you will get like
Yeah.
this.
For entering the details, it is showing the error actually.
Yeah, so when you will put your email address and submit, what is happening?
It is showing error. The user is not configured to use this.
Okay,
app.
can you try again? What about rest of the people? This is the error. Who is getting this error?
Amit.
Amit. Prabhat, what about you?
Ma'am, I'm getting two options. The first one is I got it from my organization, and second one is it's my personal email. Where to click now?
Okay, you can click on you got it from your organization.
Okay. Then next,
Next, what is the step it is asking?
it's now it's I have to fill the details. Your
Fill the
name,
details.
last name.
Fill the details, Prabhat. Pakas, what about you?
so I have logged in, but it's saying the app or location is restricted by the admin.
So
it's
are
not-
you using office laptop?
No, I'm using my personal laptop.
Okay, try it again.
Okay, I think it will not let me log in using the personal laptop.
But I think it should create issues if you are using your official laptop. And on your personal laptop, nothing is blocked, right?
Yeah, nothing is blocked here, but it's not letting me log in by the basically the message is coming from the Walmart server.
Walmart is your company. You are working in Walmart.
Yeah.
So why you are getting a message from Walmart on your personal laptop? I did not get this.
So because I have entered my Walmart laptop, Walmart email address.
Okay, so basically it has been blocked by your organization on your email
Yeah.
ID.
Yeah,
Any other
exactly.
email ID you have?
So I have Gmail that might not work.
Not Gmail, any other work or educational email ID? Any of your siblings or family member working somewhere else?
I have to ask for them.
Yeah, you
But
ask and
yeah,
do it later. Or otherwise, if Prabhat is able to do, probably if you guys want to share, you can share as well. Like if he's
okay, sure.
comfortable. That is all up to you.
Yeah, I will just practice on my Walmart laptop after this session
Yeah, that's fine.
using
Amit,
my
what about you? Did you try it again?
Yes, ma'am. It is showing the same. Actually, it is showing the email ID is not. We can't find this email ID. Do you use a different ID at work or school
Okay,
like
so
that?
probably it has been blocked by your company too.
Yeah.
Okay, so just have a look at the steps and do it later on. Just try to figure out some email ID from any of your siblings or family members. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
And Prabhat, are you done?
Almost done, but in the last step there are two options that what I have to click on. The first one is I would like personalized information, something like that. There are two check.
What
I
are the
mean,
options? I
we
can't
have
hear
to
you.
check mark. I would like personalized information, tips and offers about Power BI for business and
Don't take it.
organizations and
You will get
other.
n number of. Do not take it because you will get n number of mails in your inbox then.
So I will have to uncheck both the option, right?
Yes, yes, and proceed. And once you will proceed, you will end up somewhere here. This is the cloud account which we have created. It will look like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me once done.
Yes, I
You got
got.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is your cloud account, guys. And once you are starting with Power BI, there are two steps. Step number one, you need to save this file. Step number two, using the same cloud credentials, you have to log in here. Got it? Okay. Once you log
Okay.
in there, what happens? Your desktop, Power BI desktop is connected to the cloud. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what you need to do, you need to import that data. So the way we imported rest of the data in Power Query Editor, we will import same way. Click on get data. It will give you a pop-up like this. I will select Excel because my data is in Excel format. Then I will select the same sheet which we downloaded from Drive. The data I was showing to you. You remember master data? Right?
Yes.
This one.
Yes. Yeah.
Take this and click on load. It will be imported here. Okay, so wherever whatever changes we will make to the database with respect to star scheme or anything, we will do everything in Power BI. Do not do it in Excel. Okay, I will tell you the reason later on why we will not do it in Excel. So open this. This is your table and these are the columns, correct? All of you? Everyone clear how we have imported the data?
Mm,
Tell me, say something.
ma'am, can you repeat? Actually, I was in another tab.
Yeah, so just click on Excel and
Okay.
give the path of the sheet and say open. Okay, it will give you a pop-up like this where it is showing you the sheet there in Excel sheet, master data. Check this, click on load, it will come here.
Noted. Yes, ma'am.
So all of you, all three of you do this, then we will proceed together.
Okay. Ma'am, another mail ID is working for me while registering for the Power BI. So it is asking for the details, first name, country, and all.
Yeah, fill the details.
It is asking for OTP, ma'am. It won't work, I think, because that email ID is not no longer available with me actually, but it is active, so that's why it is taking. But it will be asking for OTP. It's fine.
Okay, sir, arrange some other email ID later on.
Okay, ma'am.
Everyone done with import part?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now we will go to Power Query Editor because that is the only place where we can clean and transform the data. And once we would be creating 5 tables out of one table, what that is called? That is called data transformation. Right? Yes or no?
Yes. Right.
Right? So we came here. Now we will right click. We will do duplicate, 2 copy,
Okay.
3 copy, 4 copy, 5 copy. We will create 5 copies, 1 for fact table, 4 for dimension tables. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
After getting the data from new get data, should we click on transform data or load data?
You need to click on load data. If you will click on transform, it will straight away bring you to Power Query Editor. That is also fine.
Okay. Done.
Everyone done? Yeah? Everyone done with 5 copies?
Yes.
Everyone, all 3 of you?
Still loading.
Still loading. Tell me once done. Do not miss on any step because for me, it would be difficult to repeat. I have to delete and repeat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you repeat how to make the 5 copy? We have
You
missed that
simply
part.
need to click on the table, right click, and click on duplicate. It will create a copy. So if you did 5 times, 4 times, you will get 4 copies.
Okay.
Ma'am, the data was loaded, but it is not showing the table which is showing as master data in your sheet. It is not showing for me. Actually, there are 3 options: report.
Like is it showing you master data or what it is showing to you?
Nothing is showing. Means there are 3 option only: the report mode, the data, and the model.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's there. I can see the master data. Click on this greater than sign. It's there. Okay.
And on left side, it is not showing. That's why I was not able to make copy.
It will not show on the left hand side. It will show on the left hand side when you are in Power Query Editor. You are not in Power Query Editor.
Okay.
So right click on the table name master data and click on edit query. Click on edit query. And it will take you to Power Query Editor where you would be looking at the tables on the left hand side. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. So now you are here. Now do one thing, create the copies of these tables.
Done.
Done. Everyone here with 5 copies.
Yes. Should I stop presenting the screen?
I have done that already. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, guys, rename the first table with orders, right? Second table with customers. You remember what dimensions we decided? Third table, locations, correct? Then fourth table, products. Fifth table, fact table. Do it, all of you.
FT.
All of you done?
What does that FT mean, sir?
Fact table. You remember star schema in the center we had fact table?
Yes, fact table.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. All three of you done?
Yes.
Okay. Now in the
Yes.
order table, what exactly we want? We want only order ID, order date, and ship date. 3 columns. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
So I will go to choose column. Can you see this choose column? And I will select only order ID, order date, and ship date. And I will say, okay, rest of the columns have been deleted.
Yeah.
Right? Now I will go to order ID. This is the primary key of the table. I will right click and I will say remove duplicate. So each and every order ID is now just coming once. Correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And you know what? Whenever we are importing the data from Excel, it is always picking up some blank rows. So to be on the safer side, I will go to remove rows and I will say remove blank rows. So now my order table is ready. Now tell me the space we were wasting while maintaining the data in single table. Are we saving any space now when we are following star schema policies? Yes or no?
Yes. It has
Right? Because we
reduced
have
the
removed the
redundancy.
duplicate order IDs. And same step we will be doing in customer also, location also, product also. So we will not be storing any information more than once. So we are saving the space, right? Same way, I will go to customer table. I will go to choose columns. What all columns I want to maintain? Customer ID, name and segment, only 3 columns. I will say okay. Rest of the columns have been deleted. I will right click on customer ID, remove the duplicates. I will remove the blank rows. And now my customer table is ready, right?
Yes.
Now work on both the tables. All of you do order and customer table.
Customers. Customer. Orders and customers. The first 2 tables are done.
Done, all of you?
First 2 only. Orders and customers.
That's okay. I'm asking only for 2 only. Are you done with 2? First 2, all of
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone who is behind? Okay, move to location, choose column. What all I want now? I want location related information, country, city, state, postal code, and region, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Delete all. And now postal code is my primary key, so I will bring it on the left hand side. I will right click on primary key, remove the duplicates, remove the blank rows. Now this is also ready. Same way, go to product, choose columns, and I will have product ID, category, subcategory. Okay. Right click on product ID because this is the primary key, remove duplicates, remove blank rows. This is also ready.
Yes.
Do this. All of you.
Yeah, it's done.
Country, city, state, postal code, region. In product table, we should not select sales and profit, right, ma'am?
No, that will go to fact table, right? These are numerical figures, correct?
Yes.
So in the fact table, we will keep all numerical figures plus the primary key of all the dimension tables.
It's done.
All of you, all three of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, now when we move to fact table and we go to choose columns, we want order ID, the primary key of order table, customer ID, primary key of customer table, postal code, primary key of location table, product ID, primary key of product table, sales and profit, right? Right, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
And when we say, okay, we have these columns. Now, do you think that we will remove duplicate from this table? No, because each and every sales figure is different. You remember till where we had the duplicate information? You remember that part?
Yeah.
Of course. For each and every product, we would be having different sales and profit amount. Can we remove the duplicates from fact table? No. We will only remove blank rows. Right? Did you understand this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Now, if you click on close and apply and go to Power BI here, let it save. And go to this model here, you will see star schema is already created by Power BI automatically. See, can you see the diagram?
Yes.
Is it not coming like this, which we were looking on internet? See, this is my fact table where the dimensions tables are not connected with each other. All the dimensions tables are only connected to fact table, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You also do this, all of you. And ideally, it should come automatically for all of you as well.
So I have done it, but it's not showing the relation in the
It's not showing the
on the
relations. Any of the relations or all the relations not showing?
no relation it is showing. I think I might have closed the automatic setting. That's why it's not showing
No,
up.
there is no automatic setting for this. So what you do, like for example, from the order table, which is the common column on the basis of which you need to create the relationship order ID, right? So pick
Okay,
this order ID and drop on this order ID. See if it is taking the relationships. Check this.
okay.
Is it taking?
ID, customer ID, product ID.
Is it taking the relationship now?
So let me share my screen. It's showing many to many relationship.
I got it. So now let me tell you what is the problem. So you click on these three dots and go to edit query. Follow me. Okay.
Okay.
And then here check in each and every table again. So go to order and tell me, are you getting this? Removed blank rows, removed other columns and duplicates. Have you done these three steps for this? Can you check here?
Okay, let me check.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It is showing for me.
Okay. Go to customer, check for customer as well. Removed other columns, duplicate and blank rows, all the three steps you are getting there. Are you getting for customer as well? Yeah. Tell me who was facing that problem.
Was Vakas was facing, I think. I am getting the relations.
It got fixed.
For me, it is got. It is getting.
One to many, right? So Amit, this is working for you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Prabhat, what about you?
I'm working, ma'am.
Working, Bakas? I think you were facing issues.
I think there is a problem with location table, so I'm just
One
loading
by
it
one,
again.
see, one by one, I asked you to follow me. You stopped responding. One by one, check all the tables. If you have followed all the three steps in first four table or not. First of all, tell me that part.
Yeah, I followed the same.
For all the four tables?
Yeah.
Okay. In the fact table, have you removed the blank rows?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have done it now or you did it earlier also?
So I have done it earlier
Earlier.
when you
So
were just
you have made no change now.
yeah, I have not made any changes.
Okay. Click
So
on
there is a problem of I hadn't removed the duplicate, but I have done it now.
now. So click on close and apply and go back to this page now again.
Okay, so there is a problem in a table
Ma'am, actually,
location table. So I'm just doing it again.
Okay, do it again. If you are not able to locate the problem, share your screen. Okay,
Okay, sure.
I'm waiting for you. Take your time.
oh, ma'am, for me, the table is unlike you, ma'am. It is not mapping with your table, I think. I think I forgot to remove the blank rows in fact table.
Yeah, do that. Go back to Power Query Editor, do that and click on close and apply again.
How can we switch to Power Query Editor from this Power BI desktop?
Can you see, yes, can you see these three dots on any of the tables? Click on three dots and click on
Okay.
edit query. It will take you there.
Okay. Edit query. Again, I will have to click on close and apply, or either it will be get page automatically.
Have to click on close and apply.
So what is the common table in location and fact table? Is it the post code?
Postal code.
Okay, so I think I have just corrected, but it's not connecting, or it's connecting with the fact table to the location table with many-to-many relationships, but not with the one-to-one.
Okay, share your screen.
So is it visible?
It's about to visible. Let it come. Just a second. Yeah, I can see your screen now. Okay, so one to many, one to many. The problem is with location table. Okay, now click on three dots in location table and go ahead. Go to Power Query Editor. Yes. And click on your location table. It's there. So you have removed other columns. You have not removed the blank rows. Can you see? And you have not removed the duplicates as well. Right click on
Yes.
postal code. Postal code column. No. We remove duplicates on the basis of primary key, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you are doing the right click on country. Be careful. Yes. Now click on close and apply. Let it refresh. It will pick the relationship automatically. And if it does not pick, just create it manually. So pick the postal code and drop on another postal code. Done?
Okay. Yeah, done.
Fair enough. So are we done? All three? All three done? Yes or no?
Yes.
Prabhat? Amit?
Yes, ma'am.
It's done, ma'am, actually, but I don't think my table is correctly showing the relations getting
Okay,
connected.
share your screen.
Yes. Mm.
Okay, so you need to organize it a bit. Okay,
Yes.
keep it in center. And why have you connected order and customer? So do one thing. Can you see the triangle between order and customer? Triangle.
Orders and customer. Yeah, this one.
Yes. Right click on this. Click delete. We are not supposed to connect the dimension tables. Okay. And you know what? What is the error? In your order table, you have all the columns.
Yes.
Why have you not removed the other columns? We are supposed to keep only order date, order ID, ship date, ship mode, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why we have all these columns? Did you understand my point?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Actually, the
You have
specific.
to follow the entire star schema again. Like go to choose columns at the top. Yes. Only select order ID. Yes. Order ID, order date, ship mode. Say okay. Right click on order ID. Say remove duplicate. Remove duplicate. Yes. Now go to remove rows. Remove blank rows. Yes. Okay. Now show me your customer table here only. Click on customer table. So you have customer ID, name and segment. You have removed the duplicates also, and you have removed blank also. Go to location. You have postal code, country, this and this, removed other columns, reordered columns, removed duplicates. Fair enough. Go to products. Product ID, category, subcategory, and fair enough. Go to FT table. Order ID, customer ID, postal code, product ID, and remove. Fair enough. Go click on close and apply. Let it refresh.
Yeah, it is getting automatically.
Yeah. Okay. So now connect your FT and order table. Pick order ID and drop on order ID in fact table. Drop on order ID.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine. Now, can you bring your product table on the left down? Left down. Give it a yes. Exactly. So one too many. One too many. Fair enough. Working fine.
Yes, ma'am. It's fine now.
Save your file now. Understood your mistake? The mistake was totally with order table.
Yeah, actually, I have deleted the applied steps later. That's why it's happened.
That's okay. But now are you clear?
Yes, ma'am. It is totally clear.
Everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Okay, now understand one more point. I am opening the database.
Ma'am, how to save this file actually?
Simple, go to file and click on save. Fine?
Yes.
Okay, now read this. A fact table consists of measurements, metrics, or facts of a business process, right? A fact table consists of two types of column, foreign keys and measurements, correct? Right, everyone?
Yes, right.
Reading about dimension table. Dimension tables contains dimension keys, values, and attributes, and one data set can have multiple dimensions. Fair enough? But we can have only one fact table, although we can have multiple dimension tables, right? What is a star schema? Read about it. Star schema is a data warehouse where the center of the star can have one fact table with a number of associated dimension tables around the fact table. It is known as a star schema as its structure resembles a star, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The simplest type of data warehouse schema. It is optimized for querying large data sets. Why optimized? Because the tables are pretty simple. The control, the movement is pretty simple. All the tables are connected to fact table. No dimension tables is connected to each other. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. In a star schema, a fact table contains key to every dimension table and other quantitative attributes. The dimension tables are not joined to each other. Easy to understand and provides optimal disk usage because when we were removing the duplicates, we are able to save the memory, a lot of memory.
Yes, ma'am.
The schema is widely supported by BI tools. And the last point and the important point, the dimension tables are not normalized. What is the meaning of normalization? The meaning of normalization is that we still have scope in the star schema to save more memory. Do you think so? How? See. For example, I am creating one more table here, segment and rank or rating. And here I am writing corporate, consumer, and home office because these are the three segments I have and I'm giving them a rank 1, 2, and 3. And after this, what I'm doing, I'm going to this master data and here in the segment column, instead of home office, I'm writing 3. Instead of consumer, I'm writing 2. Instead of corporate, I'm writing 1. Got the point?
Yes.
And then I'm connecting this table with this table. Will I save more space? Right? Yes or no?
Yeah, right.
right? Because here it is taking 11 characters, corporate is taking 9 character, consumer taking 9 character. But if I will put 1, 2, 3, each and every value will contain only 1 character, and rest of the memory will be saved. And how my diagram will look like? See, my diagram will look like this. Like this. Fact table. Out of fact table, I would be having customer table. In the customer table, I would be having one more dimension table. That would be my segment table, correct?
Yes.
Right? So when we are saving memory like this, मतलब इतना गिर के जब हम memory बचाते हैं, that is called snowflake schema. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the difference between star and snowflake schema? In star schema, we do not have further dimension table out of one dimension table. But in snowflake schema, out of one dimension table, I can have further branches or further dimension tables. And when we are following snowflake schema, we are saving the maximum memory we can do, and that is called data normalization. This is the reason in a star schema, it is saying the dimension tables are not normalized because there is still a scope to save the memory. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Now read about this. Probably now you would be able to understand this theory part. A snowflake schema is an extension of a star schema. It adds additional dimensions, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the dimension tables are normalized, which splits data into additional tables. One fact table surrounded by a dimension table, which are in turn surrounded by further dimension table. It uses a smaller disk space. Due to multiple tables, the query performance is reduced. So this is the drawback why Power BI is not suggesting you to use Snowflake schema. Because what will happen? The control will go to fact table, then it will go to another dimension table, then it will go to another dimension table. So basically, till the time we will receive the output, it will take more time as compared to star schema. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the reason Microsoft is not suggesting you to go ahead with the Snowflake schema. If somebody is asking you this question anywhere, like while you guys are going for interview or anything, you can quote this point. And it needs to maintain more maintenance efforts because of the more lookup tables. So whenever you have more data to add to your data model, like it takes a lot of efforts to decide, इस table को कहाँ पे रखना है. Correct? So star schema is followed because that is simple. Now, are you clear with Snowflake and star schema?
Yeah.
Right. Now understand one more thing. Can you see this one, many, one, many? This is called cardinality. What is the meaning of cardinality? Like whenever you are keeping your cursor on this triangle, it is highlighting the column on the basis of which the relationship has been created.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So now in this case, for example, I'm putting the cursor on this triangle. Product ID is the common column between fact table and product table.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? In this table, each and every product ID is coming just once.
Yes.
Right? Because we have removed the duplicates. But in case of fact table, each and every product ID can come multiple times because we have not removed the duplicates. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
One product ID can come multiple times. This is the reason it shows many. And one product ID can come only once, so one. So cardinality is nothing but the uniqueness of value in that particular column in that table. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can have 4 types of cardinality: one to one, one to many to one, many to many. But mostly you would be using this.
One to many.
Yes. And it does not mean that you cannot use other cardinality in Power BI. You can use, but I'm saying mostly you would be using this.
One to many. Okay.
Right? All clear so far, whatever we have done?
Okay, ma'am, can you please repeat again about the cardinality?
Yes. So for example, what is cardinality? Like here we have one, here we have many, right?
Yeah.
So which is the column on the basis of which the relationship has been created? Product ID.
Yeah, correct.
Here, each and every product ID is just coming once because we have removed the duplicates.
Yes.
Right? And here we can have one product ID coming multiple times also.
Yes.
Right? So
The
this
star
is
is multiple times, right, ma'am?
yeah.
The star associated with the fact table.
The star is called many.
Okay, ma'am. That's
Because you can have many values or many uniqueness is many for that product ID. एक product ID बहुत बार आ सकता है.
so okay.
Right? Understood cardinality? So
Yes.
we have 4 types of cardinality, but maximum this is used in Power BI. Although you can use others as well, no one can stop you technically. So if somebody is asking you which cardinality we cannot use in Power BI, there is no such cardinality. We can use all the cardinalities in Power BI. Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so now the data is ready. So once we are done with data warehousing, like how to keep our tables, when you have saved all the memory, you have stored the data using the best memory, then you can start with data analysis. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I will tell you how to create your first visual, then probably we'll take a small break and continue. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
these are all the visuals we have, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so for example, I want to create this first one. So I will click here. It will add a blank pop-up on my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, now for example, in this chart or visual, I want to show segment-wise sales, like total sales for each and every segment. What will I do? I will click on segment. I'm just clicking on segment. Did you notice? I'm not dragging it anywhere. I'm not telling it that take segment on x-axis, take this on y-axis. I'm not doing anything of that sort like we do in Excel. I'm just taking segment and I'm taking sales. Chart created,
Yes, ma'am.
right? It is showing you the total sales for each and every segment. If you will put the cursor on this bar, it will give you the sales amount. Can you see this 11.57?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you will put the cursor here, it will put the cursor, it will give you the information from each and every segment, right? Can you create this?
Yes.
Do it, guys.
Customer segment.
Okay, it's done.
Everyone done?
Sales.
All three of you done?
It's done, ma'am. But the numbers are not matching. In your data, it is showing 7.04. In mine, it is showing 7.06.
That's okay. Probably you have some different data. That's okay.
Okay.
But all of you are done. Technically, you understood how to create the visual,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Whenever you will click on any visual, can you see three sections, 1, 2, and 3, these three symbols,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
So the name of the first section is build visual. So it will give you the information like sales has been taken on x-axis, segment has been taken on y-axis, and so on, correct? If you click on second section, what is the name? Format visual. Can you read it here? So
Yes.
from here, you can format anything in this visual. Like for example, you want to add a background color or you want to add a border color. You want to bring this title in the center in some big font, different color font. You want to change the color of the bar, anything you want related to formatting, that all can be taken care from here. Like for example, you are clicking here and you are saying color, you are searching color, you came to this blue color, right? This blue color is for what? Bars,
Yes.
right? Go here, change the color of the bar has been changed, right? Like for example, you want to work on title. So you search title, what is your title? Sales by segment. Go down, you got sales by segment,
Yes.
right? Bring it in the center, increase the font. If you want to change the color, right?
Yes.
Okay, now for example, you want to give it a background color, right? Background. What is the background color as of now? White.
What?
So it says for the few options, data labels, plot area background, title, effects. This is the color, white color. Change this color to any color. This is your background color, right?
Yes.
Here we have data labels. So go to data labels. These are your data labels which are off. When you turn them on, you got data labels. Data labels are nothing but the sales value being added to the bars, right? So this section entirely you need to practice at home. Like I will not be able to cover this during the session, but I have given you enough heads up. Like this is containing everything you need to format your visual, right?
Yes,
Okay. This third section, when we click, the name of the third section is analytics. This I will cover separately. This is all about predicting future and all that. I will talk about it later on. Okay. And one more thing. Now you would be surprised that I don't know if I've told you or not. Like Power BI has somewhere around 150 visuals. Are you aware of this fact?
No.
No. But in
No.
Excel, we have somewhere around 17 to 19 visuals. There is a huge number difference. So now you would be asking, ma'am, here we can see only 36 to 40 visuals. Where are rest of the visuals, right? Can you see these three dots?
Yes.
Click on this, click on get more visuals. So like you all have Play Store in your phone. You go to Play Store whenever you need any app and you download the app, whichever app you need. Correct?
Yes.
Same way, all the visuals are not here and they have been kept in a marketplace. You can go there. For example, you want to look into the variety of bar chart, you will write bar chart and it will give you all the variety of bar chart. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So now, for example, you want to use this one. So you will click on this and you will click on add and it will be added here. So this is my merged bar chart, this one. See. So all will be added here, whichever you want to add, and then you can use. Because there are space issues, we cannot put 150 visuals here. So this has been kept like this. Clear enough?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
here with 3 sections. Like this, you
Yes.
need to practice at home. This I will cover, this I will cover. Okay. And now let's talk about these 3 sections as well before the break. So the first section is related to report, wherever we are creating the visual. The second section is data. When you click on this, you would be able to see all your tables in table format like we can see in Excel, right? And the third section is related to star schema, where you can see what is the data model or how you have kept your tables. Clear enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All good so far? Any queries? Any issues? Speed fine? Training speed fine, guys?
Yeah, it's fine, ma'am.
Yeah. Are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
able to do it with me in the session only?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wherever you think I'm fast, please stop me. Okay, now go for 10 minutes break. It's 5:08. You can come back by 5:20, 12 minutes break, and then we will start. And do not leave the meeting, just go on mute.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone back? Yeah, guys, all of you back?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we start? So on single page, you can create multiple visuals. Did you notice we can pick the corner and make the size small, big, depending upon our requirement?
Yes.
Now, for example, I am creating a pie chart. So I took this pie chart and I am taking, for example, region-wise profit. So I will tick on region, I will click on profit, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if it is deciding itself, like what will go to legend, what will go to values. Okay. So this feature is called self-service. Have you ever been to Bikaner? Right?
Yes.
We are picking our food from the counter. That is called self-service. Same way, this is self-service. Columns will decide themselves, like which one will go to legend, which one will go to values. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is pie chart. Now, guys, there is one more kind of filter. Can you see this slicer here?
Yes.
I am taking a slicer, and in the slicer, I am going to order date, and you will realize that in the order date, it has already bifurcated year, quarter, month, and day. Open your order date, all of you. You will find a date hierarchy there. Correct? Can you see this date hierarchy? Order date?
Yes. Year,
Right?
quarter, month, and day.
Exactly. We had date, but it has bifurcated and segregated year, quarter, month, and day automatically.
Yes.
Right? So I'm clicking on this slicer and I'm ticking year. So now I got years here, only years, not the whole date, right?
Yes.
And can you see this down arrow here in the corner of the slicer, all of you? Click on this and you will find the variety of a slicer. Like you are taking list, then the years will come like this. Have you seen that left panel on Amazon.in when we are shopping? There are multiple filters, price, brand, memory, right? So we have some filters, if you have seen, like this. This is called scroller filter, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen that on Amazon.com, or should I show it to you? Amazon.in, and for example, I want to buy a phone. So I am saying mobile. This is your filter panel. Can you see this?
Yes.
Right? So this is minimum, maximum kind of filter. This is tick kind of filter. And sometimes we get a scroller as well. If you remember, like I can't see it today, but in some of the cases you get a scroller as well with respect to price range, right? So same way we have multiple types of filters. So this is a kind of scroller like this. Then you have list, which will list down all the years. Then we have drop down, where you will get the drop down, see, right? So I am taking list. You can take any, and I'm making it small. Now, if I'm selecting 2014, both the visuals are getting filtered for 2014. Did you notice? If I'm
Yes, sir.
selecting 15, both are changing to 15. And if you want to select multiple years, you can do the same with control key. See, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fair enough. Understood how the slicer works. So slicer is nothing but a custom filter, right? Okay, so now all of you create the pie chart and create the slicer and do this.
Yes.
Everyone done?
Yes.
Can we move? Can we move, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here we have 3 levels of filters. Like for example, you are clicking on this visual. Can you see the 3 levels of filters? Filters on this visual, filters on this page, filters on all the pages, right? Yes or no?
Okay, so yeah. So I have a question. Can we create a manual filter? Like, suppose if I want to create a filter for on the basis of 3 months.
We can do it. We will talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
So here, just understand the basic filtering first. So whichever filter you will put here, that filter will only be applicable on the selected visual, right? Whichever filter you will put here, filters on this page, that filter will be applicable on all the visuals of this page. And in the third section, filters on all the pages, whichever filter you will add here, that will be applicable on all the pages filters or visuals. Got it? Like for example, here I'm putting the filter where my sales is greater than 2. And I said apply filter. Now this visual has been given a filter and it will only show you the sales wherever your sales is greater than 2. Got it? Like for example, you are
Yeah.
clicking on this pie chart, you are saying show me only the visual wherever the profit is greater than 5. Now this has been filtered, right? Now, for example, we have added few filters and you submitted the report to your manager. How he will get to know that what all filters it has? How he will get to know? Basically. So, can you see this filter sign at the top of each and every visual? Right?
Yeah.
So whenever you need to check that which filters are there on this visual, which filters are there on this visual, simply click on the filter sign, put your cursor and it will tell you the filter. So this visual is having the filter that sales are greater than 2. This visual is having the filter where the profit is greater than 5. And for example, you are selecting some specific years here also, that is also the part of filter. So it will show this also. See, year is 2014 and 15. When you come to this, it will show you year is 2014 and 15, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So every visual will be having 3 symbols, 1, 2, 3. I will cover these 3 symbols now. Are you clear with filter sign? Should we move? Okay. Second one is focus mode. Like for example, now you are presenting this report in your meeting and the room is very big and some people are sitting behind. They are not able to see this visual and they are asking you, Vakas, go ahead, please zoom it out. Can they ask this? They can, right? Because it is not visible. Will you increase the size and decrease the size and so on? No, you are not going to operate it like this. You will click on the second symbol, which is called focus mode, and this particular visual will be created in big size on some other random page, right? And when you will click on back to report, you would be back. Understood how to zoom it in the meetings,
Yeah. Okay.
right? When you click on these 3 dots, you have few options. Export data. When you will click on export data, the data only for this visual will be exported in a CSV file in your laptop. Like see, I clicked on export data. It is asking me to save the CSV file. It is asking me the location. I gave download. I said save. Now I'm opening that file. So it has only imported the data for this visual. Consumer, corporate, home office, and total sales. This was the only information we had in this visual, right?
Okay. And we can just manipulate this data with the help of the filter. Is it correct?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Right? Then we have the option show as a table. When you click on this, apart from making the size big, it will also show you the table. Correct?
Yes.
Go back to report. Then we have remove. If you will click on remove, this particular visual will be deleted. If you click on spotlight, what is the meaning? Spotlight. Like for example, you have 2 visuals on the screen and you are presenting this in the meeting. How audience will get to know that you are explaining this or you are explaining this? They might get confused, right?
Yes.
So when you are explaining this, click on spotlight. It will only highlight this and gray out rest of the visual. Got it?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
are you clear with the difference between spotlight and focus mode as well?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
When you will click on the screen, it will come back. Then we have the option to sort. So you can sort on the basis of segment also, on the basis of sales also. And from here, you can decide the order. Like for example, you want to sort on the basis of segment. and you want to sort in ascending order. C, 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 H, alphabetical order, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So these are all the options. Now take 5-10 minutes. Do this filtering part. Okay. Then do these 3 symbols. All of you, do it.
Ma'am, one query is there. Actually, in your screen, you can select all the years at time, but I am able to select only 1 year.
Here,
Yeah,
you need to press Control key to select another year. Try that.
yeah, it's getting done.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead now.
Okay, it's done.
Everyone done?
Yes.
Can we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now click on this visual
Yeah.
and we will have a look at the options here. Okay. Now this black box which you are getting when you are keeping your cursor or any on the bar, this is called tooltip. What this is called? Tooltip. Can you read it here? It's written here, tooltip. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for example, in the tooltip, it is showing you the segment and sales, but you want to show profit also. But you do not want to plot the profit on the visual. You simply want to add it to the tooltip. That's it. Understood the difference between plotting and adding in tooltip? So what will you do? There is a tooltip section. You will simply take profit and drag it in tooltip. What will happen? Now it is showing you profit also in the tooltip. Correct? But it has not
Okay.
changed your chart anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now what is legend? Now, for example, you are taking region and putting in legend. Each and every bar has been divided into 4 color showing one region. Can you see? This blue color is for central, dark blue color is for east, orange south, purple west, right? So region means bifurcating the current bar or pie into further pie or further portions. Got it? Like for example, in this case, what has been taken automatically? We have taken region in legend, values in profit. Now, for example, you want to take one more thing. Like here we have taken profit in region. I want to take segment also. So I am taking segment also. It has been taken into details and every pie has been bifurcated. Can you see? Into 3 segments by this white line.
Yes.
Right? So this is how you can divide the information in each and every visual. Okay. Now understand one more point. Sorry. Control Z. Now understand one more point, all of you. Now, for example, you need to create this visual for each and every region separately, like one for east, one for west, one for south, one for central. Got the point? Will you create 4 visuals? No. Can you see this small multiple here? All of you.
Yeah.
So we will take region and put in a small multiple. This visual will be bifurcated into 4 regions. Same visual. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do this. Do tooltip, do small multiples, then we will proceed. Everyone done?
Yes, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
I
can
have
you
done it.
tool tips once again?
Which one?
Tool tips.
Tooltip. Okay. So I was talking about, like for example, let me remove this. This is a normal chart we have,
Yes.
right? So what all we get in tooltip, whichever columns we have used to plot the visual, segment and sales,
Yes.
right? Now I want to add profit also to tooltip, but I do not want to plot profit here,
Yes.
right? So what will we do? We have tooltip section here.
Yes.
So whatever I want to add to the tooltip, I will simply drag it here and it will be added.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's understand map. Can you see this map visual? Okay. So I simply clicked on it, and just a second, guys. Give me a minute, huh? So take a map, and for example, I want to show state-wise sales. So I'm taking state, I'm taking sales, right? So for each and every state, one bubble has been created,
Yes.
right? And the size of the bubble is the size of sales in that particular state. Got it?
Yes.
Right? Now, which states are having maximum sales? This one, California, New York, and rest all bubbles are of the same size.
Yes.
Correct? So does it mean that only New York and California are performing well and rest of the states are not performing well? Does it mean that? Kind of, yes,
Yes.
right? But how it can happen? It means we should only operate the store in these two states, and in rest of the states we can shut down the stores. Simple. Because they are not giving me those high sales. But the scene is something else. What is the scene? If you go to the table and the data, in these two states we have high sales. In rest of the states also we have good number of sales. The only thing is these are outliers. Do you understand what are outliers? Yeah. For example, there is a class of 30 students. Two students are scoring always like 99, 100, and rest of the students are scoring 89, 90, 91. Are those bad marks? No. It's just
Yes.
that we are not able to see their performance because of those two students. Correct? So how
Yes.
we calculate the average in those cases? We are not considering the marks of those two students to calculate the correct average. So what will I do? I will right click on New York and I will say exclude. I will right click on California and I will say exclude. Now this is the correct performance of the states sales wise. Clear?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how you can exclude the outliers. And now the question can be, ma'am, whenever we want them back, what will we do? You will go to filter and here you will find them under excluded. You will click on cross and they will come back. See, they're here,
Yes.
right? Okay. So I'm excluding them again. Create this. Then I will talk about one kind of conditional formatting in Power BI also. Do it.
Hey, ma'am, it's not letting me
Same
create
here.
the map.
What you are not getting?
It is showing map and field map visuals are disabled. So
Okay, so
whenever
go to file and go to options and settings. Just follow me here. Go to options and we have the option here. Let me tell you.
options global.
Here, go to security and here can you see this map and field map visuals? Just pick this. Did you find this option?
Yeah.
security.
Okay, take this, save this, then you would be able to do this. Do this, guys. I'm just
What-
coming in a minute.
What needs to be done after clicking on security?
You can see one option, like let me open it again. After clicking on security, let it come. Can you see this option?
Yes.
Take this and say okay. Now tell me, is it working?
So it's showing blank.
Blank.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is no any other setting. Is it coming blank for all three of you?
No, it's taking time to load actually, Vakas. It is loading after some time.
So wait for a minute, Vakas. Huh?
Mine is loaded. Other one box was there which was supposed to tick actually.
Which box?
That wave wala block was there.
Under security only.
हाँ नीचे एक था एक ये वेब वाला यूज माय डिफॉल्ट वेब ब्राउजर.
I have not ticked it.
ओके बट मेरा उस पे क्लिक करने के बाद हो गया है, अभी आ गया है.
आप भी करके देख लो बाकी जो रह गए हैं. I'm coming in a minute, guys. You do.
श्योर मैम.
Everyone done?
Yes.
I
T-Lex.
think it's not working for me.
Not working? What is the error you are getting?
So it's still showing blank.
Blank. Prabhat, is it working for you?
Working.
Working?
Yes, ma'am.
So working for Amit as well. Vakas, can you close your Power BI file? Like save it first. Save this file. Okay. Then close and then open again.
Okay. Yeah, it's working now.
Working?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it was not picking it up. You closed and opened, it picked it up. So are you all done with this?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, now go to format and type color and go to this blue color. Now one option is that you are changing this blue color to any other color. So it changed the color of the bubble,
Yes.
right? But another option is that you can add conditional formatting also. How? Can you see this FX here?
Yes.
Click
Yeah.
on this FX and here you will find 3 types of conditional formatting in Power BI. Like we have various kind of conditional formatting in Excel also. So this time I will teach you gradient. So select gradient and which field you have plotted here. You have plotted sales. So you will
Yes.
select sales here and you are saying lowest to the sale value, show it in red color. Why red color? Because low sale is not good for any company. And highest the amount, show it in green color. Why green color? Because green color is considered for high values. And say okay. Now you will notice as soon as your sales are decreasing, the color of the bubbles are turning red.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this is called gradient conditional formatting. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do this, all of you?
Sure.
Everyone done?
Yes.
All three of you done?
Yes. Done.
Amit done? Vakas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Prabhat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any feedback for today's session? Anything?
It was excellent.
It was good? You learned?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys,
Definitely.
sort out your cloud account, number one. Okay. That is important. If you face any issue, you can ping to our customer care team from where you bought the ticket for this course. They will help you. Second, next weekend we will be wrapping up Power BI, and then on the next weekend we will start with DEX, which is totally calculations. So you have to be equally active and focused, like you guys are in the class. Like I'm not facing any issue with you guys as a trainer also. Like some of the people are not doing, and then I need to chase them that do this. Otherwise, they will give the very wrong feedback and all that. So those kind of issues are not there with you guys. So you all are equally active. So be like this till the end of this course with me. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any queries?
मैम जस्ट वन क्वेरी वाज देयर, मतलब वो अपन टेबल में जो ये चूज कर देना, जैसे आपका प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस में था, जैसे यूनिक वाला जो सिलेक्ट कर दे, प्रोडक्ट आईडी, पोस्टल कोड, वो डायरेक्ट अपने को समझ में आ रहा था आपका तीन तीन मतलब चार चार कॉलम में। तो एक्चुअली वो आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए कुछ है क्या, मतलब जैसे कि
आप तो एक दो डेटा सेट उठाओ बाहर से और वो करके देखो, आपको प्रैक्टिस से आएगा।
ओके,
आप ये कह रहे हो कि ये बहुत सिस्टमेटिक था इसलिए इजीली हो गया।
हाँ,
कुछ केसेस में क्या होता है कि प्राइमरी की होती नहीं है, हमें बनानी पड़ती है।
यस मैम।
ठीक है, जैसे मान लो आपके पास स्टूडेंट का डेटा है, आपके पास स्टूडेंट नेम है, मार्क्स है, रोल नंबर है ही नहीं, तो फिर आप क्या करोगे? तो आप क्या करोगे, उनको ऐसे कुछ रैंडम रोल नंबर असाइन करोगे, 1 2 3 4 जैसे रो नंबर होता है ना, वैसे फिर वैसे प्राइमरी की बनाओगे। वो आपको बनाना पड़ेगा, कुछ केसेस में करना पड़ता है।
ओके, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में मतलब मैनर्ड होता है ना, प्रॉपर्ली
हो जाता है, बन जाता है, इतना डिफिकल्टी नहीं होता, मतलब लग जाता है दिमाग और निकल आता है वो।
ओके,
ठीक है। और वो जो हमने इंडेक्स कॉलम सीखा था ना पावर क्वेरी एडिटर में, याद है आपको?
हाँ,
वो मेजरली इसी काम में आता है, प्राइमरी की बनाने के काम में।
एड टेबल वाला जो था, बोला था आपने,
वो था ना इंडेक्स कॉलम, स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 0, फ्रॉम 1 और कस्टम।
यस 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 मैम,
वो प्राइमरी की बनाने के काम में ही आता है।
ओके।
और जब भी प्राइमरी की बनाओ ना, कभी ऐसे 1 2 3 4 मत बनाना, हमेशा ऐसे बनाना जैसे स्टूडेंट का बना रहे हो तो S1 S2 कुछ साथ में कैरेक्टर लगा देना।
ओके मैम,
उससे वो स्ट्रांग हो जाता है, और उससे उसका क्या होगा कि आप जो टाइप है ना, वो टाइप टेक्स्ट ले लो,
ओके,
ताकि कोई भी जना वो रोल नंबर ऑफ दिस पर्सन माइनस रोल नंबर ऑफ दैट पर्सन ना कर पाए।
ओके मैम,
वो 1 2 3 पे लोग ना गलती से कैलकुलेशंस करने लग जाते हैं,
यस यस मैम,
वो मत करना। तो बेटर है कि आप आगे ना एक अल्फाबेट लगा देना, उससे एक कॉलम फ्रॉम एग्जांपल से,
ओके मैम,
और उसको वैसे बनाना प्राइमरी की।
ओके मैम,
हो जाएगा वो, अगर 2 3 डेटा सेट उठा के प्रैक्टिस करने की कोशिश करोगे, इट विल वर्क।
ओके,
ठीक है, एनीथिंग एल्स?
ठीक है मैम, कैन यू प्लीज गिव मी अ स्मॉल ओवरव्यू अबाउट व्हाट इज मॉक डीए टेस्ट?
Yes. So basically, that is a data analyst. DA stands for data analyst exam, which is conducted by Microsoft. I think the charges are 15,000, around 15,000. Okay. So if you appear for that exam and you clear the exam, you will get Power BI certificate by Microsoft. Like in this
Okay.
case, you will get the certificate by us, by Edu4Shop. Okay. But in that case, you will get the certificate by Microsoft, and that certificate has the validity of 2 years. So every 2 years, you have to appear for that exam if you want to keep your certificate active or valid.
Okay. So is it worth it for like?
See, personally, if you take my opinion, personally, it's not worth it, because if you know Power BI, like for example, you are learning from me or you are learning from Microsoft, it does not matter. What matters is your knowledge, how strong your application is. If your corporate is giving you one Power BI project and you are able to do it after taking training from me as well, that is totally fine, because that is what your organization wants, right?
Okay.
And moreover, it has only the validity of 2 years. So every 2 years you have to get it renewed by giving the exam. So you have to spend your money as well, like 15,000, and you have to work hard as well.
Okay.
See, in fact, I have not given that exam, to be very, very honest.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
But I'm working as consultant with various organizations, and I don't think that is stopping me anywhere to do any kind of project.
Okay. So is there? I just saw the course there that Edu4Sure is providing, that there is a exam of like mock DA.
They are
So
providing you
what?
the question paper of mock TA, not the exam.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that question paper has been designed by me only. They are giving you that paper. If you want to go for DA 100 exam, you can prepare with us. That is the thing.
Okay. Sure.
Got
So
it?
will there be any separate class will be provided for
There
that,
will be
or
no classes. We will be giving you questions. So whatever syllabus I'm covering in this course with you now, that syllabus includes everything you need in DA 100. तो ये पूरा कोर्स करने के बाद आप वो क्वेश्चन पेपर अटेम्प्ट करना, क्वेश्चन खुद करना बिना आंसर देखे, फिर अगर गलत आंसर आता है उसको फिर देखना, तो इट विल प्रिपेयर यू फॉर DA 100.
Okay. Okay.
तो हम
Thank
क्या
you.
करते हैं, जो भी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट क्वेश्चंस देते हैं ना उस एग्जाम में, हम उन क्वेश्चंस को अपने सिलेबस में इंक्लूड करते जाते हैं.
Okay.
क्वेश्चन इंटरव्यू के लिए भी काम आ सकते हैं ना, अगर एग्जाम को नहीं जाना है अपने को.
इंटरव्यू में भी काम आ सकते हैं और वैसे भी काम आ सकते हैं. वो तो देखो यूजफुल है ही. जो लोग ये कोर्स करते हैं वो करते हैं IJPs के लिए. ठीक है, जैसे
Okay.
सेम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होता है ना, प्रमोशंस होते हैं,
हाँ हाँ.
इंटरनल जॉब पोस्टिंग, उसके लिए, या फिर अगर आपको अपना डोमेन चेंज करना है, आप अभी IT में हो, आपको कहीं और जाना है, एनालिटिक्स में जाना है, तो
डोमेन चेंज हो सकता है ना मैम, इतना ही.
हाँ मिथ,
ज्यादा डिफिकल्टीज नहीं आता ना अगर डोमेन चेंज करना है.
नहीं
जैसे कि
आता. देखो पावर BI तुम देख ही रहे हो, इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है.
नहीं मैम.
एक बार आप मेरे साथ सेशन में कर रहे हो, एक बार अगर आप घर पे भी करोगे, आई थिंक इट विल प्रिपेयर यू वेल.
यस मैम.
इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, बस थोड़ा अटेंशन पूरा देके सीखो तो हो जाता है. अब नहीं सीखो तो उसका यू कांट है. और यहाँ पे हम लोगों को तो इंस्ट्रक्शंस है कि आपको क्लास में ही प्रैक्टिस कराना है सबके पीछे पढ़ के, तो मैं एक एक का नाम ले लेके प्रैक्टिस कराती हूँ.
यस मैम.
तो वो होना चाहिए. अगर आप इतना भी कर लोगे आपको अच्छा लगेगा, आगे कैलकुलेशंस में जाओगे और भी अच्छा लगेगा. पावर भी, एक्सेल को तो भूल ही जाओगे आप.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, similarly, there are a lot of vacancy in Walmart for the data analyst, where they are asking for the Power BI and the SQL. So that's for the same I am working for. So
Okay.
I will just ask more questions in the next session.
हाँ हाँ, पूछ लेना आप, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. सीक्वल सीखना हो तो सीक्वल भी सीख लो.
Okay, sure. ठीक है.
ठीक है, वो भी मैं ही पढ़ाती हूँ यहाँ पे Edu4Shore में.
Okay,
कर
great.
लेना. एंड you just put your okay, I will take your number from customer care, because if you have vacancies, because I think the hiring is freeze everywhere.
Yeah, in Walmart it's now freeze, but I think it will take around